So we're here at stage 15, the short bus. Upon signal, the shooter will build a position on the rock and engage target 20B with 2 rounds. You will enter the bus, build a position in the first window behind the driver, engage target 17C and 17B with 1 round each. You'll follow that sequence for the next 3 windows of your choosing. I chose to start the stage not using a bipod on the rock, even though it would give me a more solid platform. But I went with just a bag to save myself a little bit of time and make the transition into the bus a little easier, not having to ditch a bipod. So I took my first 2 shots at target 20B at 586 yards. Those were both impacts. And then I made my way into the bus. So I chose to set up on the right corner of the first window so I could utilize the seat back here for a little bit of stability. On this stage, it's super important to note that your level is on green. That's why I especially love the send it level, because it's right in my face. As you can see, my send it's green, my scope is level, but if you put it on the bus window, you can see that the bubble is absolutely buried into the left side there. It's a very unnatural feeling getting on the gun and having it that canted. So I took 1 shot at target 17C at 750 yards, and then 1 shot at target 17B at 756 yards. Then I transitioned to my next window, where I used the positions above the seat backs on every window to make sure that I had a good stable platform to shoot from. So I elected to shoot with just 1 front bag. You'll see a lot of people will bring a second bag in to use on the rear seat, but since we weren't allowed to come into the bus before the stage, I wasn't really sure how the windows would line up with the seat backs, and I didn't want to be fumbling with 2 bags and wasting time. So buses are kind of hard to shoot in, very tight quarters, getting in and out of windows. It's a lot like shooting ports. You could really end up pushing your bag out the front of the window if you're not careful setting your bag down, because the windows here are real thin. So you want to make sure that you get your bag in a good place to take your shots and you're not fumbling with too much gear.